Hello, welcome to Season 3 NRSL Outback Series, race number 19 at JGIR. We are here for the second to last race before the chase. After this race, we will go to Thornton, which will be our final race before the chase. And boy, oh boy, is it getting crazy for the points indeed. It has just been going up and down, left and right. You know what I'm trying to say. And joining me in the broadcast booth, he is a fellow Brit, one of our founding, awesome, kick-ass Brits. Unless if you're like, you know what I'm trying to say. Please welcome Joshua Collard. How you doing?
Hello, D-Man, and hello everybody here watching this nationwide race. And oh boy, if there's one thing I love in NASCAR, it's the good old V6 Nationwide Series.
So we're going to get you to our top 10 rundown, the rest of our starting lineup. Seth Cole is on the pole, and second is Joseph Ernesto. Third is Cole Daly. Fourth is Jack Richards. Fifth is Anthony Curry. Sixth is Ian Dutta. Seventh is Gene Sanford. Eighth is Cassandra Renzi. Ninth is Chris Wash. And rounding out the top 10 is James Qualls. Wow, that was a good thing I changed here. Here's the rest of your starting lineup here at JGIR. And on the final row, we have Pichu London and Dylan Poteet. So, Josh, big question, and I think the moment of truth. If you had to pick one driver that could win this race, who do you think it would be?
I'd say it would be one of the drivers in mid-pack. So let me just see. Can you go to the helicopter view, just so I can get a full view?
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, let's have a look. Scroll back a bit. Keep going. Keep going. And stop right there. I believe that's the 29. I believe the 29 might have a chance.
That's Ted Nowakowski right there. He's actually been changing how he's been racing. He's doing really good, so we'll see how he'll do here.
Let's hope the kid does well today.
Oh, wow, that was weird. But yeah, these camera angles are not the best. And obviously they will go ahead of the pace car a little bit, but they will let the pace car go on by and all that. We're going to be here for 11 laps of racing, and oh boy, I'll tell you something. This is a D-shaped oval that is 7 miles long. This is a crazy super speedway racing. You can see part of it, how big it is.
It's just amazing how someone in the NL community was able to make this track, and yeah, you are right. The camera angles are not really great at this track. In fact, most of the time, I think if anyone ever goes to this track, the only camera I recommend you use is the helicopter because it gives an aerial view. It follows the cars. You're able to see everyone really close up together, and basically, you're right. It's massive. It's enormous. It's amazing how someone was able to create this track for the NR community.
It's crazy. Anthony Ritchie's going to be starting toward mid-pack. He was your previous race winner at Dubai. Here we go. Green flag is out here at JGIR. If I had to pick one person to win this, I'm going to have to say you're going to look at one driver that really could use a good win. And I'm really going to have to say it's going to be that 31 car, Dylan Poteet, starting all the way in dead last. I think he could pull a huge surprise and win this.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. The drivers at the back, especially from the Turner Scott crew, they've always had good luck in these nationwide races.
I do want to mention we have two new people making their debuts in this race. First is the guy who's making his first ever start in NR. That is Biggie Spencer. He has been, from what I've heard of, he has been trying for at least a year to get in the NR group. He has finally made it, and now he is making his first ever start. So welcome aboard, Biggie Spencer. He kind of reminds me of Nick Smith how he did this season, so best of luck to the 10 car. And then the other one right in front of him, that's the 66, that's Austin Mongold. They replaced Brandon Freight in the 10 and 66 of Jacob Antony. Mongold was a part of our second annual NRSL 500, so he does have a little bit of experience of our series. So best of luck to both those drivers.
Definitely for the fellas, and I can't believe it took him a year to sign up.
It's crazy too.
He must have been observing NL before he made any sudden movements.
Here we go. We're gonna go to our helicopter view. This is where we're really gonna use it here. And here we go. 4 wide for third. And Josh, Biggie Spencer does kind of remind me of you because I remember in Show the Dog 97 series that you were making your debut there. And oh boy, before I continue, I don't like where Samper and Cole Daly are because they are leaning.
I was just saying, coming into the tunnel 4 wide, door to door.
They are leaning on each other, and that's just not good. You really don't want to do that on this track. And they're going 5 wide. Oh, this is not going to work. Someone has to bail.
Oh, this is shades of Pigs Creek, Pigsport, whatever you can think of.
Oh, Samper's in the worst spot possible. She's got McNamara on the corner panel, and also Dowling nearly there. Look at, oh my God.
Good Lord.
Trent Dunham is in the middle of this as well, and this is not going to be good. There we go. Here goes the wreck.
Yep,
and Nowakowski's involved, and here we go. The big one is struck.
Oh, the saves it. Excellent driving there.
Oh, we got a... Oh, that's Qualls there. McCurry getting smacked around.
Ooh.
Oh, and that's Dutta, Onesto, Galligan, White, Nowakowski again.
Oh, Galligan just misses.
Look at Cavagnaro.
Oh, great driving.
Car smoking, that's Washer and DeMax. Oh my God, DeMax is just up. Oh, car, whoa! McNamara.
Oh. McNamara, what the? Whoa, what happened there?
Whoa, John McNamara. Upside down.
Shades of Gabrielle Tarquini there.
Unbelievable. And I think, I don't know who's the leader. I think it's Trent Dunham. It is confirmed. Because
brothers in the lead.
And look who is in third. That's Austin Mongold.
Yeah, you were just talking about him just now.
I just realized, where's the 10? I want to know this because I don't know if he got involved or not.
He may have.
Well, they're saying he's right here, but
he's been placed as 27th. However, he's coming across the line.
Oh, he's not too well.
I'd say he's. Oh wait, I say he's about.
He's not too far behind. He's just about.
I say he's gotten into the 20s now.
Yeah, well, Trent Dunham is your leader. He has not won an Outback Series race since Season 1, Race 4. So he's trying to break a big winless streak. But Noah Hart wants to break his winless streak. Last time he won was Season 2, Chase Race number 2. So we're almost going for a full season.
Coming close to the line
breaking
now.
The streak. Who's it going to be?
3 wide in the back for them for third.
It's Trent at the line, barely, over Noah Hart.
Who got third?
I think that was it was Cody. Cody Lamas, who's been having a miserable season in the Outback Series. Where's Mongold? They're saying he is 17th, and he does have damage.
Ooh boy.
Okay, so let's take a look at our casualties here.
We do
have quite a few. There's Erickson.
There's Erickson.
DeMax.
From the look of it,
Qualls.
Yeah.
Michael White, Joseph Nesto, Jake Baskinger, Gene Sanford, Devin Becker, Joshua Michaels, Michael Norman, Sean Galligan, John McNamara, Kyle Thomas, Chris Washer, Ian Dutta, Anthony McCurry, Dylan Young.
Himself. I think Jess.
Shelton.
Not too...
There's some that got a little bit of damage, so that's a good thing.
But they're still able to continue on. Oh, I got the 33 then.
Yeah. Caution's out for the first time today. Let's take a look at our caution. We're back, and, well, this is what happened. They were not in a really good spot, and I guess Josh can easily agree with me on that, and I guess he can explain.
Yeah. There was multiple times they were bunching up. Some were going 5 wide, some were going 4 wide. The 29, my pick, Nowakowski, he gets into the 32, and then...
All hell breaks loose.
Let the carnage begin. He then causes the hourhead with Cole Daly in the 32. Yeah. They start spinning. Cole Daly, who if we speed up a bit, he does save his car. He's able to straighten his car, but then carnage all over the place happens.
Yeah, just McCurry, you see, Norman, Cavagnaro, Shelton, Lawler, Erickson. There's the 10. There's where we wonder where he got his damage right there.
Anyone below the top 7 were basically not in a good position.
Oh man, Baskinger gets a piece right there. He does go into the 32 right there. All hell broke loose basically. Rodriguez gets a piece there.
Yeah, Ford gets a piece. Dylan Poteet, he's good. Actually, he's fine. Yeah, Dylan's all right.
There's Baskinger again getting involved.
Oh, and
now there's another wreck. We're gonna get to that in just a moment because I saw what happened to McNamara. There's Galligan getting a piece.
Yeah. Getting a little bit of a lick. Blah.
Because, from what we know of, McNamara was upside down. We do know what happened, but we're going to show in just a moment. There's McCurry around, and he's going to go right in the Dutta hard.
Oh. And then the 23, and then another 3 is okay.
There's a 20 getting involved. There's where he's going to have his day done. There's no Nowakowski getting involved again.
Gets clipped, and then that's my pick out of the race.
Sadly, there's Young, because
now
we're going to go Young and Sanford, because these were guys that were up in the front that didn't even get involved in that wreck.
However,
John McNamara, keep an eye on him. They were going 4 wide, leaning on each other with Dunham, McNamara, Gene Sanford, Dylan Young. There's Norman where he just gets clipped at the last second there.
Those two were getting friendly as you saw before, they were getting friendly coming into the tunnel.
No, and look at McNamara just leaned on Gene Sanford, takes out Washer and Young, and watch the impact this is going to be. Bam! That 6 car takes a hard hit and is going to flip over. And I don't think this is the first time that the 6 flipped over in the series here, so tough break right there. But obviously, with these 4 around, these cars are just getting back, from that crash.
And then...
Man, Lord barely avoided the 99 there. The Max...
The 77, he misses.
He's going to avoid it.
And then but the 71, he...
runs into the 99, but something more happened to the 71 and the 77. Wait a minute, Washer? Oh, don't tell me.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah. And that's where DeMax's day is really going to be down the drain.
Yeah.
And Becker, there's where he gets his damage. I think he did run the Sanford there. There's the 20 car going around again. Just, man, a lot of tough break there. There's Galgano, but a lot of good cars getting involved on lap number 2, and that's a tough break right there. Your leader at the stripe was Trent Dunham. Let's take you back to the green. Alright, we are back, and we got a number of retirees out of the race, and they are as follows. Michael White, Joshua Michaels, Jake Baskinger, Joseph Ernesto, James Qualls, Eugene Max, and Lily Erickson. However, there are numerous cars 1 lap down, and they are Sean Galligan, Kyle Thomas, Ian Dutta, Anthony McCurry, John McNamara, and Chris Washer. I'm surprised to see the 6 1 lap down, but I think they're still on pit road, and indeed that's the case.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to retire eventually. They're just trying to prolong the cars. I think they're trying to get repairs, but from the looks of the damage they got in that wreck,
yeah, especially the 6, I don't see why. So, yeah, let's give you your top 10 rundown as follows. It's Trent Dunham, Noah Hart, Cody Lamas, John Sedino, Austin Mongol. Your top 5: Jack Richards, Cassandra Renzi, Trevor Germain, Preston Flord, and Austin Plant completing your top 10. Let's give you your top 20, and that's Cole Dowley, Dylan Pote, Charlie Rodriguez, Anthony Ritchie, Pichu London in your top 15. Seth Cole, Biggie Spencer, Nick Smith, Daniel Day, and Alan Cavagnaro, your top 20. As the green flag is back out.
We said that at the same time.
So, I guess we need new... Well, I think you need a new pick. So, if you had a new pick, who do you think it'd be?
Well, it's not going to be Trent. Let's not forget what he's like at a super speedway, Daytona. Wink, wink. I'm going to say now, my newest pick, where is the D-Man? Where's Dylan Pote?
Taking my pick, huh?
Well, I just want to see where he is.
At that time, he was 12th, but he is on the inside line, so it's a good thing.
Yeah, he's got the top 10, so I'm going to go... Where... I'm going to go with a 33.
33 of John Sedino. You know what's funny, too, is the last person to pick John Sedino. I think he got a little nervous there, and I think that was the Indianapolis race. I'm trying to remember. I think it was the Outback race there, but the good thing for him, though, is that he didn't crash. I don't think he didn't crash out, but I think he finished 4th at that time. But the good thing, though, is that Sedino, I think he's going to be nervous again because the second time someone's picked him in this kind of deal.
I've jinxed him, have I?
So, I feel like that would happen. Trent down in the meantime, trying to retake the lead from Noah Hart. Here we go. We're going to go in the spectator mode, and we're going to get ready to go to our helicopter cam. Because we're going to go through the tunnel, and indeed, here we go to the helicopter cam. We go. John Sedino going 3 wide for the lead here. Let's take a look at some of the drivers who are straggling at the back. And here they are: Devin Becker, Gene Sanford, Michael Norman, Jessica Sheldon, Dylan Young. There's Noah Kowski, and then there's Biggie Spencer. And then you got Seth Cole there, and then these are the cars technically still in the pack. You got Pichu, Lawler, Cavagnaro, Rodriguez, Richards, and then you got Talon Pass, Day, Dally, Smith, and Ritchie. They're in the back of the tail.
There's a lot less drivers now. I think they can play it a bit more safer now. But
look who's sneaking up 4 wide for the lead. That's LaPlante.
To the line. Who got it?
I think they're seeing Trent Dunham again, and indeed the case.
Trent Dunham, the man who always gets not his way on a super speedway, has...
Well, he's a good super speedway racer, just the only one he can't do well at is Daytona when it comes to the 500.
Trent Dunham, ladies and gentlemen, the Dale Earnhardt of NR 2003.
Unfortunately true there, but man, I'll tell you something, LaPlante got a good run off that corner. Because now he's going to go for the lead.
And my pick back.
Oh, we got a wreck again!
Oh! Wait!
Oh, the
No,
caution's
no,
waving!
I
That's
jinxed him.
Citadino. You jinxed
Oh,
him. Thanks a
Donald got
lot.
spun.
I can't see through the smoke, but oh, Jermaine Renzi.
Oh God,
That's Poteet involved as well. And there goes our picks again. Oh,
damn it.
Jermaine,
Another pick.
I'm afraid to pick drivers again now. God. Richie also involved. Previous race winner. He won't go 2 in a row. Who's leading? They're saying LaPlante is leading. The caution is waving.
The plant is leading.
But look who is in second place. Austin Mongold in his debut. Trying to pull off what Joseph Onesto didn't do. Trying to win on his debut race. Onesto made his debut at Chicagoland. Almost won it. He came in second over what was then the 10 car of Brandon Freight. Austin Mongold in the 66 trying to do that, though.
Come on.
Trying to hunt down Austin LaPlante. We will go back to green, though, next time by. Probably with about 3 laps to go.
He's got the slipstream. Just keep it cool, fella. Keep it cool.
We're going to go on the roof just to show you. I know he's not going to lead at the line. LaPlante is going to, but good thing, though. Just keep in line. Stay in second. LaPlante's going to lead at the stripe. Then Mongold. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. And then Preston's in third. He's having a good run. Talon Pass fourth. Daniel Day fifth. Lamas 6th, Ryan Richards 7th, Jacob Lawler 8th, Noah, or actually...
Gold Train, baby!
Oh! Noah Hart's 8th.
Oh!
Lawler's 9th, and Cole Daly's in 10th. Finally, Daly's getting a good run.
Gold Train, baby!
Exactly. Oh, man, Charlie Rodriguez got some damage there.
What?
And there's Poteet, tough break for him. Dunham. Man, that's a tough break right there. And he was looking for a good win. And then there's guys straggling the back. There's Renzi, Richie, Jermaine. So LaPlante's leading. Let's take a look at her second caution. We're back, and this is what happened. Keep it on the 19 Pepsi Dodge. That's Jack Richards there. Just Johnson, I don't think he's going to be happy with them. Just hooks them. And then Dunham, Hart, that's Lamas. They all... got round. They looked like they were going to be okay, and then Cedino gets done.
Spun.
Wow, how did the 66 keep that together? Oh,
the 22.
That's how Renzi got involved, and Plord, and Poteet. Oh, actually, Plord saved it. Poteet went around, though.
Poteet, but hang on, does he get it straight now?
Oh, Trent. Okay.
Oh.
I thought for a moment he was going to hit that edged wall there. That would have not been good.
Yeah.
There's Jermaine and Renzi right there, and then there's Dylan Poteet. I think the good thing for Poteet, he didn't bounce off the wall, so...
Yeah, could be good.
And he's going to keep it off the wall. Great job for the 31. He does have some back-end damage, though, but...
As long as it's the back end and not the front end, he should be okay.
Yeah, that's a true thing right there. And tough break for those guys. They were up in the front. Trent Dunham led it at the restart.
Yeah, and now he's most likely at the back of the pack now.
Poteet was in the top 10. Renzi was up there. Citadino was up there. There were some good cars that just got wrecked, and that's unfortunate.
This could be an interesting restart.
Yeah, and I think that you have to give the blame to Richards there. That was just a dumb
That wasn't
move.
called for. Yeah, that 19 got way too close. In fact, everyone, to be honest, got close, but he got
a little too close, and I think you may want to look at it here. We're going to go to the...
I see the 54. It was another 4 wide situation again.
Yeah, and look when we go slow-mo here. See, yeah, he's right there in the corner panel and just right there.
Yeah, you see him turn, so yeah, it's his fault, but...
He got too close, and the funny thing was Citadino looked like he was going to be okay, and same with Dunham, and then they're right there. There's the caution, so...
Yeah, so first and kind of fourth place, they get involved, and then...
Yeah, Richards actually is going to be helping Citadino right there, like helping get his car around. So actually, he kind of turns him anyway, but saves him anyway. So no harm, no foul.
It's kind of like you shoot a man, but you pay for his hospital bill.
I guess. What a way to say it by Josh. Caution's out for the second time today at JGIR. Let's take you back to the green. Starts giving us the 1 lap to go. We're giving us a total of 3 laps to go. Right on the dot, I called it 2. Wow, that's amazing. Drivers out of the race are as follows. They are Joseph Onesto, Trevor Jermaine, Dylan Young, and Gene Samper, who was in the back of the pack, decided to retire and call it quits. So, tough break right there. And then the drivers who were on pit road, they also retired out of the race, so good thing right there. So, Josh.
Yeah.
3 laps to go. LaPlante is your leader. Austin Mongold, the debut driver, start in second. Plord third. Talonpass fourth. Dave fifth. Lamas sixth. Ryan Richards seventh. Noah Hart eighth. Jacob Lawler ninth. And Cole Daly completing the top 10. I'll tell you something here. The top 10 rundown. You look at the people who've won a race this season. You got LaPlante who's won a race. You've got Plord who's won a race. You got Dave who's second in points that's already clinched himself a chase spot. You got Richards who's a 2-time winner. And then you got the rest of the guys in the top 10 that haven't won a race this season that are just trying to get a good run. So, as the green flag is getting ready to come out right now, who is one driver you really want to keep an eye on?
I'll tell you one thing. If Mongo wins this will be the greatest NR debut for any driver that has ever entered the NR community. If he wins this race, well,
here he goes to the inside, trying to peek. He actually thought about it, can't get it. Daniel Day, second in points, 30. Trying to peek as well. He can't get it in. Now he's peeking.
Wide.
And I'll tell you one thing. This is a long track. This is a 7-mile super speedway, so they're trying to make sure that they'll have plenty of time. But as long as I hope that they don't have a wreck that's going to end the race under caution. At least I think in these drivers' minds that still survive, I think they're hoping let's just keep it to the white flag. Then it's checkers or wreckers. Daniel Day to the inside for second, and here comes Cody Lamas. Man, what a miserable season Lamas has had in the 2. Just this guy can't catch a break. Him, Daly, and a few others that are in this top 10, just they can't catch a break at all whatsoever. Lamas finally in the front.
Maybe today they get good luck.
Exactly. Another one was also Jacob Lawler. He's also having a miserable run. And, you have to admit Preston is also in this area as well, because he's just been can't get in the win. He finally got it at the Indianapolis, but now he's finally there. So, good thing for the 54s. We're going to go to our helicopter cam.
Yeah.
Talonpass there. There's Cole Daly, Nick Smith, Alan Cavagnaro, and John Cedino, who the man we screwed again.
Yeah,
he's still in this pack, though. Like, actually, he's still, somewhat in the pack. So, he could actually catch up, because they're right now
single file.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
But LaPlante, I think, is in a good spot, but Mongold still is in the 3rd spot.
He'll get that. Don't worry. He'll take his time. He's
coming to the line. 2 laps to go here at JGIR. And another thing, too, is that the actual last 2 races that we did have caution flags, they ended with 2 laps to go.
Will it happen again? Only one way to find out.
So, Mongold takes the 2nd spot. Plord takes 3rd from Day. And the best thing, I was just about to say, if I were Plord, I'd work the 66, but never mind. Plord's going to go to the inside of Mongold. But here comes Jacob Lawler trying to push through the middle. That way Mongold keeps his 2nd spot. If I were Mongold, I would stay on the 89's bumper and wait for a good time to pass.
Well, yeah, definitely. Coming into the tunnel will be best.
Looking on board on the 66 Richard Toccato Ford Mustang.
Oh, so that's how you pronounce it.
I know. I had trouble saying that last time too in the last race. You can tell there's a little gap about that much there. That's about car length right there between each other.
Yeah.
And you're looking at 3rd place. That's Lawler and
all separate, really. So split away from the top 2.
If I were Plord right now, I would worry about bringing 2nd place to the leader, so that way he can get himself a chance for the lead. And you have to admit that for a guy that's in the 3rd spot.
Indeed.
The 66, though, trying to hunt down the 89, going through the 2 tunnels. Here we go. Trying to survive for the white flag.
Are they getting straight again?
This is crunch time. Ryan Richards somewhat falling back, and Nick Smith is actually in this pack. We mentioned about him getting involved in the first incident. Look at him up in here.
Here we go.
This is it, folks. We're heading towards the start-finish line, into the front stretch. Mongold is somewhat closing the gap. Plord, being the smart one here, staying behind the 66. White flag is out. It's checkers or wreckers now. And this is it.
What are we going to have? I hope it's
checkers. If he wins this race, he'll be a 2-time winner and try to get himself a chase spot. Richards guaranteed in via wildcard. Plord trying to go to the inside of Mongold. Not a smart decision, but he wants to be a 2-time winner himself.
He's still... Ooh.
And look at Talonpass that's trying to peek underneath Plord. Thinks better, stays in line.
Oh, I think Mongol's gonna lose second place now.
I think so too. That really didn't help Mongol at all. Look in the helicopter view. Now
Oh,
Talent Pass trying to go 3 wide for second.
Getting close. Yeah, 3 wide now for second place.
That's what LaPlante wanted to see right there. Let them battle for second so he can pull away a little bit.
Oh, the plant. Can he do it? Austin the plant.
Trying to win at JGIR. A hard track to race in. Can he try to pull it off? Talent Pass in second, though, trying to look for his first Outback win. He is in second. I think he's in the best spot ever. He's got Lawler right behind him, and he is actually closing the gap on LaPlante even more.
Now here we go. Oh, the 3 wide in the back.
Here we go into the tunnels. Heading toward the front stretch. Talent Pass is the only one that could probably get to LaPlante, but LaPlante is in the best position ever.
I don't think he's gonna get it. This might be Austin's race.
Talent Pass has really got to gun it to get around that 89 car. Here we go. Heading towards the front stretch. I think this may be Austin LaPlante's race. Talent Pass is all over the bumper of the 89, but no one is going to help the 18. Too far of a gap, and here we go. Off the final turn, Austin LaPlante will be a 2-time winner this season as he's going to win here at JGIR.
Woo!
What a race. Austin LaPlante may have just clinched himself a spot for the chase via the wild card, joining that man right there in the blue, Ryan Richards.
Oh boy.
Justin Talent Pass, so close, will end up second. Our debut driver, the 66 of Austin Mongold, will end up in the 6th spot. How ironic with that, the 666 deal. Daniel Day, I think he's going to get the points lead, though. He finished 3rd. Lawler 4th, Nick Smith 5th in the 5 car there. The other irony there. Ford will get 7th, Lamas 8th, Ryan Richards 9th, and Alan Cavagnaro. He got involved in the first wreck spinning out, ends up with the 10th place finish. Satisfaction right there for the Aspendale Toyota Camry.
This was quite the eventful race, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Cole Daly ended up 11th. 12th was John Citadino. After all what happened to him, ends up with the 12th place position. I think he'll be satisfied with that there.
Yeah, satisfied the top 15 after he saved his car.
But I think he really won that win, though. Jack Richards will end up 13th. Pichu 14th. Man, what is up with the car numbers matching up with the actual numbers? That's kind of weird. Charlie Rodriguez ended up 15th. Noah Hart 16th. Seth Cole 17th. Noah Kowski ended up 18th. 19th, Trent Dunham. Around that top 20 was Dylan Poteet. And then the rest of the guys who finished, Biggie Spencer, the other debut driver, will end up 21st. Tough break for the 10 car, but I think he's glad he finished up his first career NR race, so big moment for him, though. 22nd was Jessica Sheldon, 23rd, Michael Norman, 24th, Cassandra Renzi, 25th, Anthony Ritchie, and 26th, the last car in the field was Devin Becker. Tough break for him.
Yeah, tough break for the drivers that were involved in those wrecks and cautions.
Yeah, and then the rest of the drivers out of the race as follows are Gene Sanford, Dylan Young, Trevor Germain, Just Vanesto, James Qualls, Eugene DeMax, Lee Erickson, John McNamara, who had that flip, so I hope he's okay. And Law just ran into the Talent Pass there. Chris Washer, Kyle Thomas, Ian Dutta, Anthony McCurry, Jake Baskinger, Sean Gallagher, and the last two, Joshua Michaels and Michael White. And that is your field. Josh, thank you so much for joining me here at JGIR. What a race that was.
A pleasure as always, D-Man.
Before I forget, also the fastest car on track was Nick Smith with the 148.089, so good run right there. But once again, congratulations to Austin LaPlante on his second career NRSL Outback Series victory here at JGIR. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment beneath to keep your ride, subscribe to be a part of the NRSL. I'll give a link out to Josh's channel for those who want to subscribe to it, to the WWS SCOC. I hope I pronounced that correct.
I'll pronounce. If you want to join my racing series, I have plenty of entertainment for you. So if you would like to join the WWSCOC, the link is in the description below. I'd really like to see more people watch our stuff, as well as the fact that we have another series that will be I'm doing signups for. More on that soon. But Dylan, I'll leave the final word to you.
Yeah, and Josh is, at the time of this recording, he's doing the Exxon Mobil Cup Series, and also on that channel is the Emissary Vortex Nationwide Series by Jessica Schultz. So if you want to check out some good series, subscribe to that channel. But One last time, congratulations to Austin LeBlanc on the victory. We'll see you later at JGIR, and we'll head over to Thornton for the Outback Series. But before that, we'll go to our Cup Series race here, and then on to Crazy Death Road Course Racing. Till then, goodbye, everybody, and we'll leave you with Joshua Collard's final words of wisdom.
It is better to see a man than to not feel a man.
Good, honest words by Joshua Collard. Goodbye, everybody.